everyone. So today's video was requested by one of my viewers, actually more than one of my viewers. I just did a video on I created my own MSF, and many people asked how I did it. And even though I explained it a bit in the video, I didn't go into any details. So I will today, and I'll do it again with you. Then another viewer of mine asked me if I had lost weight, and no, I haven't lost weight, but I did cut my hair, and I did it on my own. Maybe you can't really tell because I curled my hair, but I cut my extensions because my extensions really came down a lot, and this is the length of my extensions now, and they were way longer, so I cut them, and I cut my very own hair. If you can see, they are layered. This is my hair. First it was all one length, even this, you see how short it is, before this one was here. So I layered it all so I would get more volume also in the back. And yeah, so that's why. And I just filmed a video, I just did a video on this makeup look that I have, but I didn't use my HD webcam because it tends to just, I don't know, wash out a lot. So these are the colors with my webcam, this HD webcam. And then I will post the video right after this of the tutorial, but with the MacBook webcam. And you tell me what you prefer. Do you prefer this camera or the other camera? This one, of course, I can zoom in. Look, it zooms in quite well. You can see everything on my hand, even my nail polish. But, you know, I can't obviously be right too up close. So anyways, you tell me. Now I want to show you how I did my MSF. Now, I told you that you have to get a container. This is a powder container from Prescriptives, and you get any container like this, smaller, bigger, depending on how much product you use. And this is how it comes out. So there's a bit, if I tap it, it might come off like this, you see. And let me just zoom it. So you have a mixture of many colors, highlighters and bronzers and powders and blush. And this is the color that I obtained. It seems light, but when you apply it to my skin, this is the color that it comes out. So basically, I'm getting the best of everything because all of the products that I put in here are the best. So anyways, you take, for example, this is my Kiko highlighter that is almost finishing. I hate it when it's like this. I can't stand it. So I would take this. Then I take, this is a Prestige bronzer. It's kind of shimmery. This is a highlighter, and this is a bronzer. Now I'm almost hitting pan on this too, and I would just crush it all together. So you have a highlighter that's really very light, another one that's medium, another one that's darker. Then what else? I use very seldomly this peach color by Revlon because I think it's too matte. So I don't know if you can see it, that it's peach, yeah. So I put this also inside, and maybe also if it's too dark I would put some powder. This is a Kiko powder that I have, and it's very finely milled, and it's white. So I put that all together, smush it all up and stuff, and then what I do is I take alcohol. Now this is the alcohol that I find here in Italy, and it's the alcohol that normally everybody in like a normal household would have, and it's a It's pink, it's hot pink, and it's 100% alcohol. It's extremely strong, the smell. You can get high from it. Ooh. And but it's pure alcohol. It's gonna kill anything and everything. So what you want to do, you want to smush it, and then I'm gonna do this over again because there's some particles that are falling when I tap. See, I don't want that to happen. I'll just do it with you again. So I'm just gonna put, now obviously if this is your first time, you're not gonna put 2-3 drops. You're gonna put a lot of it, okay? So I'm gonna put one. So, and then you need, after you do that, you're going to take some Scottex tissue paper. Take 2, possibly. Then you, this is an old kind of like circular thing from Kiko. It had nail polish wipes. Anyway, you want to make sure that first you put some alcohol on your tissue. So there you go. Then you take this and you put it in, and you wrap it up like a candy, like this, like a candy. You want to make sure that, see, everything is kind of wet. All of the powder is wet. Okay, there is some dry spots. Probably you can't tell with the camera, but I don't know, there's some wet spots and some dry spots. Anyways, then you take this and it fits perfectly, you see, and you smush it down. Smush it down like this. Really press it. Press, 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 and hold. So this is gonna, make it compact. And usually, if it's see-through, it's even better. You see, this part is wet, but this part is dry down there. It doesn't matter really. I mean, if you put more, because it's already, mine is already compact. I just needed the top surface to be more pressed. So, but if this is your first time, I'm sure that the alcohol is gonna seep through to the bottom. And so you just press it, and then you release the pressure, and you have almost nothing on your Scottex because it's wet, and there you go. This is how it looks. It's more pressed. It's beautiful colors. I don't know if you can tell. Beautiful, beautiful colors. It has all sorts of like pinks and peaches and shimmery colors, and I'm wearing it now and I absolutely adore it. This is like the perfect color for me. Finally I have found a color that enhances my skin tone and my colors, because my colors are quite delicate, peachy, golden, when I'm tan. Obviously when I'm not tan, they're just very peachy and very fair. So I've been using this as my blush and even sometimes my bronzer. So then once you have done that, you wait a whole, just leave it open so that the alcohol, since it's 100%, it should dry very fast. But you leave it overnight to dry. It's gonna have sort of like an alcohol type of smell, but it doesn't matter, it's all disinfected. So you leave it overnight, and then the next morning, then you can close the lid, okay? If you don't want to get any dust particles in it, you leave it open, but you put like a Scottex over it or some sort of like net type of thing, and that is it. You have your own MSF. So it's really easy. I hope you all do it. Try to use 100% alcohol. You can also do this with your eyeshadows that you're almost hitting pan, and combine them and put them in a little, like, this is what I did, for example. This is what I did for this eyeshadow. This is a little MAC sample pot. This was one of my Kiko eyeshadows that broke, and I just put it here. But I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to crush it all up, and then I can even put any other eyeshadows with it and like crush it all up and put alcohol and press it. And there you go, you have your own eyeshadow customized. If you can't find that perfect color for you, you can customize your eyeshadows and save money and have, you don't have all those, pans everywhere and old eyeshadows around. I don't like that. I don't like messy things. I like everything to be neat and everything to be usable. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and that it was helpful. And don't even ask me to do a tutorial on how I cut my hair, because I ain't doing it. No way. I'm not good with hair. I just followed a lot of girls that were on YouTube, and I cut my hair. When it's this long, it's not that difficult. So anybody can do it. Just follow them. Don't follow me. I just did it and it works. So anyways, thanks again, and a big hello to all of my new subscribers. Bye!